Good day to you out there in YouTube land. Big Elvis with you again today for the Big Elvis Diecast Review Show. And today we're going to open up 5 cars or 5 packs. Just kind of a random thing. Free it Friday is what we call it. Hopefully you've got 5 that you can free. If you are on Facebook, look up Big Elvis Diecast Review on Facebook. I'll try to remember to put a link in it. But if you post 5 cars that you've opened today, Friday, then you will be put into a drawing, and we are going to give away 2 cars today on the Big Elvis Diecast Review Facebook page. You will have a chance to win this Mini GT Lamborghini, and we're also going to give away this Mini GT Arturo McLaren for 2 people that will post on the Big Elvis page on Facebook 5 cars that they've opened today. So check that out in the link below. Page hits 1,000 subscribers, we are going to give away those Chevrolet trucks from the SEMA 60 Years of SEMA show. One is a regular. I believe it's 1,200 pieces for the regular. The other is a chase, and it has 600 pieces. So make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment, but especially subscribe. We're going to take all those subscribers. We're going to put their names into a random draw and figure out who wins those when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Big Elvis Diecast Review. All right, welcome to our Free It Friday. Let's start off with one of these. Hot Wheel 100%. Box a little rough, but man, what urged them to put those rubber bands on these cars, and then they just, it destroys the car. So if you never open them, I guess that's a good thing. If you do open, well, then it don't hurt your feelings if we do this and try to save the car from the dreaded rubber band rash. This one here may be too far gone. It looks like the rubber band has started to deteriorate, and we're going to check it out. And they pack these cars well in this box with all kinds of extracurricular packaging. But here we go. There we go. There is the 57 Chevrolet, and you can see rubber band pieces back in the back. Let's just see if we can get this cover off. See how much destruction. She peeled off pretty good. You can see what I'm talking about, the paint rash. You can see where it was at on the line. You customizers may not have a problem. One of the silver paint pins might be able to fix that. Here's the other side. Flakes off, but you can see she's got a little rash. Now sometimes You can wipe that off pretty good. Sometimes you can't. I feel it still on there, so we'll have to just check and see. All right. So to free it from its base, this is always interesting because, well, first and foremost, these are, sorry, we're getting, as you can tell, there are glue on them, so they may come out, they may not. That's one big issue. This one feels like it's wanting to. It's very tight. Try to get you some. Okay, that screw come out okay. This top one, much tighter, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm hoping Hot Wheels gets away from doing this to cars, because look, even on the bottom. Of course, your bottom, you don't matter too much. Hot Wheels 100. Nice premium models. If they would have left the rubber bands off, it would have been much better. But you got a little detail work underneath. This one actually has a screw in the bottom. Now, this box was sealed. I don't know if that's a rivet. Looks like it got riveted and got screwed. But this was a sealed box. Let's see if we can see under the hood. So under the hood of the 57, nice chromed engine detail. We got a little painted detail work underneath. Painted headlights. Nice roller. Should be, with it being a Hot Wheel. And overall, very nice. Nicely detailed. 57 Chevy Nomad for our first Free It Friday vehicle. All right, let's get on with our next one, which I did pre-cut the packaging on this, but sticking with those the Fenderas. Here's a 57 DeSoto Adventurer. And this is from M2 Authentics series, of course, cast line. And to show you that how cast line done that thing is back in the day. They did put a little card in there. Shows when they started tooling on it. There is some information from the tooling. So that's very cool. I try to keep my cards and stuff like that. But very beautiful car. Look at the paint job on it. Big, nice engine detail underneath there. And I said before, say it again, Hot Wheels, if you ever decide to display, put these little clips under the hood. They don't deteriorate down and ruin the car. I'm just a nobody though, so they probably won't listen to me. Inserted headlights. Very nice engine detailing underneath. The 57 DeSoto Adventurer. And let's see how easy this will be to get off of the base. Well, I said we would try to take it off the base, apparently. I have misplaced my screwdriver, but never fear. We always have them around because we open those M2s with the screwdrivers. Those kits are great. See how well this is. Coming pretty good. These older cast lines, they sometimes are hard to get off. But the big thing is, you see the screw? Very fine thread on these. The newer ones, they use more of a coarse thread, and it's much easier to get them off and out of the base. Sometimes these fine thread ones get an over tight and will strip in the car. And when it does that, you have a lot of issues trying to get them off the base. But there we go. She is free. 57 DeSoto. Nice detailing. You can see the detail on the dash. Nice on the wheels, hubcaps. There's those fabulous tail fins. Door closes nice and smooth. There's your underneath, your information. M2. And this was a 2008 copyright date, so she's been around a little while. Love that detail work under the hood. 57 Adventurer. And rolls pretty nicely. Our next one up for our 57 era. How about the 57 Ford Fairlane? This was an M2, actual Christmas era. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings. And there you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which, let's pull her out of the box. It gives you little instructions on how you can hang it if you want to hang the vehicle. And there she is with the 5 golden rings on top, just like the card. And there's information in the designer. So let's just find out more about this 57 Ford Fairlane. And there she is. Nice detail work, beautiful pinstriping. Love the gold. Oh yeah. And again, the little clip that keeps your hood open instead of the dreaded rubber bands. So let's see more of those fine threaded ones. We'll pull her off the base. Hope you all enjoy these. I know there's a lot of die-cast people out there. I mean, some of us open up the same stuff. I try my best to get into the older stuff that some of the people have already got in their collection, whether they've opened or not. Stuff that might be a little harder to find. I've had people ask, why do you open that one? That's worth money. Well, guys, my opinion only, it's only worth as much as you're going to be able to get for it. Beautiful detail work in there. Look at that. Let's get this door open. You can see the nice chrome steering wheel, black and white seats, nice detailing under the hood, that engine block with the gold. And will she close? That's going to be the question. These front end ones sometimes don't like to, but closed pretty nicely. Doors opened up pretty nicely, closed pretty nicely. That one may need a little bit of adjustment, but closed pretty good. And I don't know how many of you have really looked at these cars and done customizing work to these cars. I know there's a lot of customizers out there that do it too. But if you look, what have I done with my screwdriver? The door adjustments are, there's a little screw right in here behind the tire. And if you take this base off, which this one has just one screw, or if you got a small enough screwdriver, or the tires are a little different, you can reach in there, loosen or tighten them, and that helps adjust the doors. So with this one being out of line, I'm not going to do it on camera, but I'll take it apart. We'll loosen, make sure the door closes good. It could be just some trim from the interior that's keeping it, but very nice. So nice detailing, inserted tail lights, nice pinstriping. There's your 5 golden rings. So it doesn't have to be for Christmas. There's a nice 57 Ford. All right. Staying in with the crazy customs. How about Chevrolet Impala 59? And this one is the Impala SS. Says it's got adjustable suspension. Mastio design, lowrider, Miho exclusive, however you want to pronounce it. It's basically M&J Toys. So let's take this one out and see exactly what this base does. Here we go. She is in the plastic pretty tight. Mercy. Well, we've got a knife for that. Well, apparently I scared it when I said I got a knife. So there it is, 59 Chevy Impala. Lowrider with all the striping. That wild, it's like a silvery paint job. Looks like it's painted taillights. Inserted plastic grill. I don't believe the hood will come open on this. Does supposed to have some adjustment in the so it does adjust up and down a little bit. Don't know that I'd mess with it much, but there is the raised ride. And it don't feel like she wants to go. There we go. Clips down, so now you can see it's got a little front low. And then the back will clip all the way down to make it that low ride. It's a 59 Chevy Impala by Maisto. Don't know what's in that back seat. Maybe some lighting. We look back here. It's like the gold lowrider. I think that's what it probably says. Yeah, lowrider plaque. See how easy that is to come back up. You can wiggle it. It's coming up a little. Back wheels, I'm not even going to mess with it. But you can get it to come up and down. But I will just have it like it is. 59 Impala. All right. Some of you may know or may not know, I do collect the Auto World. That's my favorite. This is the Auto World Target exclusive, only at Target. This is the deluxe pack, which with Auto World, there is the premium that you see mostly. And the deluxe was released real early. And then Target re-released them. And It was good to see those old castings come back. But in this set here, and we're getting it off the card now, so give me a second. In this set here, we have the 89 Chevy Camaro Deluxe casting. And the Deluxe had the plastic bottom. This was 009 in those original releases. There is the release date for this, 3/29/2023A. They've actually just started hitting in a lot of areas. I was able to get this off one of the Facebook diecast guys. It's a nice painted detail. The IROC Z in the blue. Let's get you closer. Very cool, very cool. Next one is the 86 Ford Mustang SVO. And she's in that red, racing ready. The SVO Ford Mustang. Now, these were 4-cylinder turbos in those Fox bodies. There's your casting number up front, 164023. Plastic base, plastic tires. That's what made the Deluxe. Non-opening parts, but die-cast metal castings. Beautiful little car. 86 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am in white with the black interior. Very cool car. You can see where it had been cast to open the hood, but this is the Deluxe, so the hood will not open. There's your release date and the casting number 022. WSE, or WS6, sorry, WSE. Pretty nicely detailed, the Trans Am. Got a little wild, well, I don't know, maybe that's how it's supposed to look. But overall, very nice casting. They roll good. They probably go down a track good with them plastic wheels. Last but not least in that set was the Z06 2010. Painted headlight details. See that nice mesh. Corvette badging, silver and black. Pretty nicely detailed paint in the silver. Z06 on the license plate. Of course, painted taillights. And there's your release date from the Target release. 164004 was the casting number. So some of those were pretty early casting numbers. Some of them have been re-released and redone, actually by Johnny Lightning, since Johnny Lightning and Auto World are owned by Round 2. And they're being retooled to have the hood opening parts through Johnny Lightning. So it's good to see those castings are making a comeback in a more premium, plus the Deluxe version. All right, our last one for the Free It Friday. And it is the Rat Fink Johnny Lightning from Pop Culture. So this has got the die-cast metal body and chassis and rubber tires. There's you some Rat Fink information. Release 3. Let's pop her out. This is the Custom Dragster. Very cool piece. I've got a little Rat Fink collection going on. So there she is. Good to see them put the extra piece in there to keep it from getting card rash in the package. So there we go. You can see It is the Top Fink dragster. Nice pin strapping, nice detailing on the motor. There's your Rat Fink on top. In a purple color. See the detail in the roll bar and the seats. You can even see how it is. The interior would have been like a pillow deluxe interior. There is them big taillights. Top Fink dragster on the back. Beautiful pin strapping. Nice wheels with the skinnies up front. See all the detail work in that. Johnny Lightning is just a fun company, especially if you like the weird and wild stuff. There's when the release date was, but again, this is one that was behind. It just didn't start showing up here till recently, or at least in our area here in southern Illinois. I like it. You see the headlights mounted up there on the cab itself. And she's a roller. The front is a little tight, but it will roll. So there it is for our Free It Friday. What have you freed today? Make sure you get on the Big Elvis Diecast review page on Facebook. Post up what you have freed, and you'll be entered for a chance to win one of 2 of the mini GTs. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Be good, be safe to each other. Take care.